Hey everybody, it's TW here again. Sorry it's been a while since I posted anything like that, but um, something just came across my table and I just want to talk about it for a little bit. Um, Somebody gave me a call about coming out and doing an estimate with my job, and this applies to about anybody I want to say. But I got there and walked around, did the estimate with the person, stuff like that, and then she goes on to tell me that she actually called somebody else and they gave her a price and she accepted it. And the only reason why she's calling me now is um, the person came out and then told her that his crew couldn't come because they don't like to work in the rain. And then proceeds to go downstairs and start working. And she basically told me he filled up one trailer, left, and never came back. And didn't tell her he was leaving or anything. Um, and then she tries to get a hold of him, tries to call him, emails him, whatever. He would not respond. And then out of the blue, she said he emailed her, said that he could not finish the job, and that was it. And then she tried to call him again to email him, and just to talk to the guy, I guess. Um, but she did tell me the guy was young. He was in his 20s, I guess, starting a business and stuff like that. But I guess the reason why I'm talking about this now is, to me, that's not the way to handle it. If you're going to start a business, if you quoted a job for a customer, and then you go do that job and find out it's too much for you, then I would please recommend you try to get in touch with somebody that does this. Try to find another junk removal crew or another business that does what you're trying to do, and get in contact with them and talk with them and see what they would do. See how they would handle the situation. Instead of just ghosting the customer and just say, I can't do it, and just leave. To me, that's not the appropriate way to do it at the end of the day. If you said you're going to do something, then you need to follow through with it no matter what. I mean, even sit down and talk to the customer, because the lady I talked to seemed really nice and wanted to work with the guy and was giving him chance after chance. If he would have just called and talked to her and worked with her, I guarantee they would have came up with something. But he didn't. The thing is, he ghosted her. Never returned a phone call, never returned an email, nothing. And to me, if you're going to be in business, that's the wrong way to be in business, because you're going to lose customers like there's no tomorrow. And she was telling me, she says, now I'm going to have to give him a really bad review because he didn't even talk to me. And she really didn't want to, but she said, I got no other choice. So any kind of business you get into, and I know people are starting out. Everybody starts out new. Everybody does jobs. At one point, jobs, they was like, maybe I shouldn't have done this job, or maybe I should have talked to somebody. We all gonna get into something, but it's taking the right steps when you do it. Like calling somebody, calling a competition. I'm guarantee you there's people out there willing to sit down and talk to you about it, or tell them what they would do about it. So, I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, if you say you're going to do something, do it, or talk to the customer and say, hey, this is my first time doing this with this big of a job. Just, if you will, work with me. I'm going to try to get through this and see what we can do and stuff like that. And I guarantee your customers will be able to work with you, especially if you're new. People like to give people a break just to see what they can do. And you might be surprised yourself how much you can do. But there's a lot of ways out there to do stuff. Like me, with this business, it's just me and my wife. But if we take on a big job, I know there's people out there I can hire to help me do a job. like temp agents. You can call a temp agent. They can get people for you to come out and help you. I've done it before. And to tell you the truth, and so far they worked out great for me. They came out, like they said, they busted their butt, and they did what they're supposed to do. No questions asked. And I'll use a temp agent over and over again. As long as that keeps happening like that, I have no question about that. And I'll keep doing it. So, like I said, it was weighing on my mind. I really want to talk to you about this. I mean, I feel bad for the guy. I tried to look up a business, couldn't find it. I don't know where he's at. She said she found him online, but I tried to look him up and I couldn't find him. So, and this goes with any business. If you're going to start something, start slow, work your way up. Sometimes you're going to get into a position is can I do this or can I cannot do it? To me, if you talk to the customer, hey, this is my first time doing a big job like this, I believe they're going to work with you because they're going to see if you're going to be able to do it, and it's going to be a learning experience for you to do it. But just don't ghost somebody and just walk away from it. I mean, try to talk to the customers, try to walk through it and see what's out there and stuff like that. I mean, even like I said, calling somebody else. I've worked with other junk removal companies. I have no problem with working with other companies because, like I said, sometimes they rent my dumpsters to do a job, and I'm all for it. They can call me, I can drop off dumpsters, they do the job. I'm not there to steal their business. If anything, I want to help other people to get where they need to go. So, like I said, it was weighing on me. I've thought about it for a while now. I was really working on it, and I feel bad for the guy. I really do. Like I said, I don't know the guy. I don't know who he is, but if he does watch my channel, or if he doesn't, I hope somebody's out there tells him, hey, don't give up on the job. You need to find another solution for it and work with the customer, because I guarantee they'll work with you, if anything else. So I just want to throw my peace of mind out there for that. If y'all have any comments or questions about it, please don't hesitate to leave them down below, and I'll answer them back for y'all. Y'all have a good one. Have a good 4th. Stay safe out there. Don't do nothing too crazy. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.